Well, hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here to do my review on 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 4, Episode 10, Sparks Will Fly. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you so much for joining the family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, hit that mofo thumbs up button. And welcome back. Y'all did sparks fly on this mofo right here. 90 Day fucking Fiance, okay? Y'all, where do I even start? If you got your champagne glasses, if you got your brew, if you got your Henny and Coke, if you got your tequila, throw that mofo up in the air and say, "Who, bitch? Who?" Clink, 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 clink. Cheers to the sparks that flew tonight. Y'all, where do we cotton freaking begin with this episode? Okay, I gotta calm down. All right. Let me make a little adjustment. All right, so the first couple I'm going to talk about is Colty and Larissa and Debbie. It's time for Larissa to go back to see Adam, okay? Our little friendly lawyer. So, of course, we know there was another domestic alleged altercation over at the Colty residence. And so Larissa now got to go back to Adam because this is her second time, all right? She in the car with Debbie. Now, as we know, her and Debbie don't really bunk with each other, okay? They do not bunk with one another. And so, you know, Debbie like, I don't really want to be bothered with that ass, but I'm going to go ahead on and take her to the lawyer's office because I need to make sure that me and Colty are up on the happenings, you know, or what's going on. So, you know, she taking her to the lawyer office. She asking Larissa how she feel about her. Larissa really don't bunk with her, you know what I'm saying? She ain't got nothing to say. What you saying out there? Okay. All right now. Let's keep these streets safe. All right, I'm on the road. So, you know, she riding over there. She get into the lawyer's office with Adam and everything. At this point, Larissa still doesn't know what Colty has said about her. Now, we originally realized, okay, so, you know, Adam is like, I mean, come on, Larissa, you back up in this camp? What happened? This time, Larissa. So, you know, Larissa's like, you know, Colty snatched my phone up out of my hand. You know, and he was like, you mean talking about physically snatched it? She was like, yeah, he physically snatched my phone out of my hand. And so Adam was like, all right then, okay, now what happened now? So, you know, she says originally, you know, the police locked Colty up, but, you know, then they, you know, they came for my ass. And so, you know, I went down. And so he was like, look, Larissa, this is serious, okay? We got to go before a judge. You got an arraignment hearing. You know, basically, you don't have to show up. What we going to do, you know, Colty told his side of the story. And so now this is your opportunity to tell your side of the story. I don't know how this really looking for you, you know what I'm saying? You know, as far as deportation, but it's just looking a a little rough, Larissa, because at this point now, this is your second time around. So Larissa's sitting up in there, she realizing that, she may be deported and all of that kind of stuff. And, she just know that things is looking really bad. She ain't really bunking, like I said, with Debbie and Colty and all that kind of stuff, because at this point, she don't trust that mofo. She told him last week, if you don't straighten up, you're going to lose me. Larissa has kept herself locked up in the room at this point. She's up underneath the sheet. She under the bed. She behind the curtains. She just ain't bunking with nobody. So, the next time we see him, we see Debbie with her button down the side, sweater on, looking every bit of like a grandmother. And, she feel like, okay, it was Larissa's arraignment hearing. And, I ain't heard nothing about it. She been up in the room and everything. As we could see, the door got, something that happened with the daggone doorknob and everything. Looked like they done made it. Somebody either bust through the door and tore the, the damn thing off. Or either they done made it so that Larissa can't lock a door. Whatever the case is, Larissa is camped up, she camped up in the room. So Debbie takes her nosy ass up there and she, goes up there and try to holler at Larissa. And Larissa was like, go away, Debbie, I don't feel like talking. I don't really bunk with y'all like that, get the hell up out of here. And so, Debbie got an attitude and everything. And she said, why I go down here and take my old ass down here and pick up my old ass son from work because we ain't got but one damn car up in here. You know what I'm saying? So, she going down there, she feeling some kind of way. At this point, she says it was 4 hours, from the arraignment hearing. She should hear something. And that, what you could have did was, like my daughter was saying the whole damn show, is you could have went online and found out what the hell happened to her. But okay, they ain't Inspector Gadgets or nothing like that. Debbie old as hell, but she all up in it, biz naive. And so, she's driving to go and pick up Colty. Colty get in the car. She's like, hey, Colty, how was your day today? He said it was a day, He didn't want to talk about his coworkers on, on film, but I would have been curious to know what the mofo really had to say about their asses. And so, so, little Debbie, you know what I'm saying? She instigating and agitating like she always do. And basically, it's like Larissa ain't told me nothing. It don't make no sense. Colty, you need to do something about this. You have a right to know about what's happening and all this kind of stuff. And Colty feeding into the bull crap because, basically, Debbie's his boo. So, Colty gets to the house and everything. They get out of the car and he kind of stops and he like, Mom. And so Debbie, looks at him. And she like, Colty, here's the thing. Be done with it. End this. Deport her. I want her out of here. Fuck the relationship. Move on, Colty. You don't have to be in this relationship like this anymore. Debbie has been the demise. She told Colty, you have done everything to make Larissa happy. No, the hell he didn't, because he should have put your ass out, or he should have moved him and Larissa into a place. Maybe then he can be getting what he wants. He wants some straight up loving. He not getting the loving that he really wants, so he got a little attitude about the daggone thing. But Debbie has been in this relationship from day 8. She's been the third wheel the whole entire time. Colty is in a relationship with her, and it's been absolutely pathetic. So we see them, come home from work and everything. The next thing it's nighttime. Colty's still sitting down on the on the daggone sofa that I'm sure the cats done scratched the hell up. And he at this point he got to go upstairs to Larissa. And so he goes up to Larissa and he goes into the room. Larissa, come on, talk to your husband. Talk to your husband. And Larissa's like, go ahead on, dude. I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to talk to you. And he's like, this isn't right. I'm your husband. And so, I'm just like, you her husband in name only, boo. At this point, you sat up in the garage and you alluded to the fact that you're going to go ahead on and divorce that ass and deport her out. You talking about, we dealing with country to country. We dealing with officials. We dealing with diplomats and all kinds of, people like that. Colty, it ain't that damn serious. All you got to do is go ahead and get you a divorce, annul the marriage or whatever, and be done with it. But instead, you want to antagonize her, but you want to get some ass on the same, you know what I'm saying? If Larissa was to sit up there, open up her legs and spread them wide for that ass, clink, clink, clink on that, he would be sitting up there with Larissa. Okay? It's all because he's not getting what he wanted to get out the deal, that this mofo is acting like that for real, for real, for real. Debbie, is sitting up there faking, taking Larissa back and forth. And again, here we are with what? Week 10. And I'm saying, where the hell is Carmen? Where's Carmen? I thought Carmen was all active in this, okay? Y'all know I'm still looking for Carmen, right? I'm looking for Carmen. Clank, clank for looking for Carmen. The next couple that I want to talk about is Andre and Elizabeth. As we all know, Andre dad Stefan is here. Stefan, you know what I'm saying? He's here from Moldova. And, you know, at this point, he's going to be meeting the family. Andre is excited. I've never seen Andre smile so much in my whole mofo time. I've been looking at 90 Day Fiance with that ass on there. But, you know, he said he's a little apprehensive because he done already told his family and told his dad, you know, that the family wasn't about nothing, you know what I'm saying? And so, you know, it's like, okay, you know, I'm going over there, but I'm expecting the worst out these motherfuckers. I don't know how they gonna be. He get over there, you know, no, Elizabeth goes first, okay? Because she's like, you know, I need to come over here and make sure y'all gonna act right. No, Elizabeth, the thing is your husband gonna act right. So, you know, the family like, well, you know, what do you think that we gonna do? We ain't gonna do nothing. And she like, you know, I don't know, I had to go over here first. You know, I gotta make it, you know, I gotta come over here and school y'all asses on how to treat him and woo. The families ain't never met each other. And so, you know, we got to make sure everything happened right. So they like, all right, then, Elizabeth, shut the hell up and go ahead and do what you got to do. So Andre comes over with his dad and everything, Stefan. And, you know, the dad is like, you know, high. You know, he like this up on that ass. The dad is like that high, you know, high. Because, you know, at this point, they done made it seem like the mofo can't understand any kind of language. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he's like, you got to be waving at his ass to say hi. So, you know, the dad was like, you know, hey. And Stefan went on and extended their hand, you know what I'm saying? And they, you know, they handshaked and everything. And everything was cool in the game. They were sitting around talking and everything. And, you know, Andre was feeling some kind of way because he was like, you know, they done ran out. They done pulled out the red carpet for my dad. You know, they being nice to him. The father was like, I don't know what he eat, but I know what we eat. Okay? We got some chicken wings, some barbecue up in here. We got some lasagna, some Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? We got some seafood if you want that. You know, we got the whole spread. We got the whole kit and caboodle up in here for your dad to go ahead on and eat. So, you know, Andre a little shocked because he impressed. You know, with the spread and everything, we see them taking folds off and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? They just digging up in there, you know, all barbarically and everything. Like my daughter said, they ain't had no serving spoons or nothing like that. They just was digging up in that joint like it was a fork for all. So everybody, you know, was having a good time and everything. They was sitting down having a nice conversation. Andre tries to bring up the bullshit that's going on in the family. His father was like, look, you're my son, okay? This is how I imagine that the father would talk if he, you know, he could speak English, okay? You're my son, and you're a little aggressive mofo. You know, you're just aggressive. You blow shit out of proportion. You're acting like a complete asshole. But what I need you to do, son, is, you know, get together. You know, stop making a big deal out of bullshit. You know, Thank you so much for the $19.99 super chat. Thank you, Gypsy Heart 777 Foxworth. Hugs, Auntie. Hugs back to you. So, you know, Dad is like, you know, you're a little aggressive mofo. And, you know, you got to try to get along to get along. And, you know, if you learn how to communicate with the family, you learn how to handle things, then, you know, you don't have all these problems. And then when things get rough, because you got a relationship with the mofos, you know what I'm saying? You can smooth it out better. You're my son, and this is what I need you to do. And so, you know, Andre, you know, he misinterpreting stuff, you know. You know, he misinterpreted stuff here and there. You know what I'm saying? They should have went on and hired them a professional, you know, interpreter to come in there because Andre, you know, he kind of, you know, wiggles through stuff. But, you know, they understood. So, you know, Big Daddy was like, you know, meeting his father. I don't know where the hell Andre came from. So the dad was like, look, we got something else for you just to welcome you to America. We want to have it like Papa locking up in here. So, you know, we got a little something special. We want you to step on out on the lawn, okay? They step all out on the lawn and everything. They got fireworks popping. I mean, the fireworks just... Okay? And Daddy out there like that. Andre and Elizabeth hugging. And Andre like, you know, they ain't do all that for me. When I came over here, they ain't had no welcome wagon, they ain't had no barbecue, they ain't had no chicken and no seafood, no lasagna, you know what I'm saying? They ain't had McDonald's burgers and Burger King. Bitch, they had a whole wedding for you when you came over here. A whole apartment. Dad brought the bed that you made the baby on, okay? So how in the hell you gonna sit up there and say that they didn't have nothing for you? Boy, bye, sit the hell down. Now he feeling some kind of way because see now he wanted his, you know, them to act an ass so that he could prove to his father that he was right and that they was wrong. But you know what happened? They flipped the script up on their ass, okay? Even Mama Pamela was up in there. You know what I'm saying? Mama was like, you know, how you doing, boo? You know, okay, good. And you worried at the airport? There was there any tears or any crying or anything like that? And even when they said that, Andre had something shady to say. So, you know, basically, his little plan, his little ploy, his little plot, all of that, you know, that just went out the window. They welcomed Daddy with everything, okay? They had them 4th of July up in that mofo, okay? And so, you know, they get back home and then Andre is talking about, you know, basically, I don't want your mother in the delivery room. She said, my mother want to be in the delivery room. You know, that's traditionally what we do. Mama Duke is up in there, you know what I'm saying? Sisters and brothers, you know what I'm saying? Well, right before you push, you know, you got the 2 major players that be up in there, you know what I'm saying? I pushed the baby out. So, he like, no, I don't want your mother in there, okay? Whatever your family say, you don't do. You talk about you strong this and you strong that. But you know, when it come down to your family, you jump. When they tell you to jump, you don't even ask how high. Your ass just get to jumping. So Elizabeth, you know, trying to feel like she got something to prove to her little bitch-ass husband, you know, she gonna sit up there and say, well, you know what, I don't let my family punk me out or nothing like that. I ain't gonna have my mother in there. It's just gonna be me and you. So he was like, you know, yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. I know how to manipulate your ass. I know how to get you to do what I need you to do. And so, you know, Elizabeth was like, I ain't gonna let my mother in there. And, you know, he was like, and don't back up out of it. And she was like, don't worry about it. I ain't gonna back up out of it. And so, you know, he was like, yes, you are gonna back up out of it. And she was like, no, I'm not gonna back up out of it. I ain't gonna let my mother be in it because I ain't gonna back up out of it. So bottom line is, she sitting up there telling him that she ain't gonna back up out of it and that, you know, she ain't gonna let her mother come up in there. And then she telling me somebody gonna be hurt. Well, if I let my mother in or I don't let my mother in, somebody gonna around be hurt. I say, let your mother in there. I say, what he gonna do? He talking about over in Moldova, it's just a husband and a wife up in that room. But this is America. You see that it's different. So go ahead on and get down with the get down, boo. You don't have to make an issue out of nothing. Like, this is simple. He a simple somebody. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Who is that? Andre, back up. What'd you say? Andre, back up out of the USA. Okay, Tanya. Thank you, boo, for the $2 super chat. Now we about to talk about Ashley and Jay. All on Instagram, Ashley was saying this stuff was fake. Ashley was like, you know, it didn't really go down like that. Ashley was like, oops, we just playing. Ashley, you wish you could act like that. You wish you did have the ability to act. Yo, that was real as I don't know what. Jay is outside the house. She done already told this mofo, come get his shit. She told him, come get that shit from off the patio, off the front porch, okay? So Jay come up in there, He opened up the door. On the floor. He steps up over his stuff. He looking for Ashley. Ashley and her little girlfriend Destiny, desperate, dirty, dingy, dog, Destiny. They sitting up on the sofa like they been there, okay? Two dumb, desperate. So what's up? So what's going on with the girl? Because the girl called me, liar. The girl told me y'all did everything. I mean, did she just really, suck you, or what did she do? Jay had already told you on the phone earlier that it was what it was. He told you whatever they told you happened. That's what happened. He didn't try to miss his words. He didn't try to play with you. He told you the truth. That's what happened. He said that's what happened. So Ashley sitting that dumbass, okay? She fuming in the inside because she hurt. This is her third strike. That bitch is out. Okay? This is her third strike. Okay? And she's out. Yeah, she's out. So, she's sitting there trying to provoke something. Jay said the girl, I thought you said that the girl, he said, I ain't said it. He said, I said that the girl said she wanted to. Me off. So I actually told him, that is what you said. That isn't what he said. But in the middle of you trying to, call back and forth up at the barbershop and all that old bullshit, that's what you heard. Jay admitted to everything, young. He said that he did what he said, what dude said he did. So, he was like, why did I do it? Whose fault is it that I did that? Ashley gets that ass up and gets up in his face and talking about, what the you mean, whose fault is it? What are you trying to say? Jay sitting up there trying to be calm, cool, and collective. Next thing you know, she tell him get his and get up out of her house. And now she, Ashley, puts her mofo hands on Jay in front of Destiny. Jay didn't put his hands on Ashley. Ashley put her hands on Jay. And this ain't no domestic violence. You didn't start an altercation. I don't give a fuck who's dirty ass, dingy, formica ass floors, you big, dirty, dingy, got bullshit all over the house. Your house look atrocious. It look a raggedy, hot 1977 ass mess, you big, dirty, dingy, desperate, dumb. I'm trying to be calm. First of all, your room dirty. Your hallway dirty. Your carpet old and dingy. Okay? Look like a bike path in a park. That mofo don't look like it been shampooed since the Jacksons was on tour. Bitch, the hell kind of life you living, and you sit up there perpetrating a fraud on Instagram and talking about some flat tummy tea, and you talking about you flying here and doing that. Clean your fucking house. How about you do that? You got that mofo living up in there in that dirty and that filthy ass house. And then you got the nerve to be talking about get the gladly. All this dust all up around up in here. It's nasty. Y'all, I'm trying to stay calm because my twist is so daggone tight. I am really trying to stay calm. This girl gets up and puts her hands on Jay like it ain't nothing to it but to do it. Okay? And tells him that he need to get up out of her house. while she got his bags and she throwing his stuff down them dusty, dirty ass steps. Clothes ain't no more good. Bags are nothing. The bags probably was nasty and probably had ants and gnats and all kinds of stuff all up in that nasty ass house. When was the last time you cleaned and washed them sheets on your bed instead of you and Destiny's dirty, desperate dumbasses sitting up there drinking bottle after bottle? Jay ought to be happy he getting up out there. You got the mofo closet. Look like it ain't got no mofo door up on that mofo. Look like you got a running a mofo coat drive up in that nasty piece of raggedy ass house you got. And then when Jay go outside, Jay cold and everything, he trying to, make a little contact. He don't understand. The producer's asking him what the hell happened. And this little skank ass hoe standing up at the window, her and Dusty looking out, where he at? That's all right, I'm gonna call the police. Bitch, you calling the police, but you put your mofo hands on him. And this is how men get caught up with stank, nasty hoes like Ashley. Like Ashley. When it ain't going right, you gonna sit up there and call the po-po. For what? Because he don't love you like you want him to? Because he in the bathroom doing something? That doesn't constitute calling the police. But what does constitute calling the police is when you put your mofo nasty hands up on them. You nasty, stank, dirty house bitch. So her and Destiny sitting down there and they scheming. Yeah, hello, police. Yes, hi. Me and my husband was having problems at the house, and what I'm alluding to is that there's domestic violence going on here. I didn't say that there was, but that's what I'm implying. I'm over here getting my ass whipped. And by the way, he's black. And he's from Jamaica, and he's an illegal immigrant. Help me, help me. I am innocent, and I am in need of police assistance with my dirty, stinky, nasty ass house. I need him to leave. Jay was already outside. Jay was already outside. Already outside. He wasn't a threat to you. You were a threat to him. Because when you thought about it, you took your dirty, dusty, dirty, stinky ass out there and told him he got 2 seconds to get off your property. Jay was off your property in the parking lot. But your little desperate, weak, broke down ass, okay, sat out there and made it out to be something that it won't. Jay standing out there talking to the producers, and automatically he starts hearing the sound of the police coming. They told Jay to come on over here, talk to us real quick. Jay went over there. They said, this is a domestic altercation going over here. Jay was like, no, what the fuck y'all talking about? Somebody called the police and said it was a domestic thing. They go up in the house. Hey, you the one that called? Yes, I'm the one that called. Well, can we talk to you? Yeah, let's do it up in my bedroom where ain't no cameras at. Let's go up here. Jay's sitting down there at this point. He can't believe it. This is the woman he already admitted and said that, he did what he did. And it won't no need for her to call the police. But see, what she want to do is she want to punish that black man. Okay? See, she want to be the damsel, you know what I'm saying? No offense to anybody, okay? But she wants to be the white damsel in distress with this black man who's coming up here to hurt her. That's how she, to me, in my opinion, that's how she made it appear to the police. And that's why they say, we're going to get there fast as goddamn it we can. While she sits up there and plays like she's so hurt and she done got her ass whooped and she the one put her hands on his black ass. But she didn't tell him that, did she? So Jay's sitting down in the living room, and at this point, Jay's crying. And my heart went out to Jay. Because it ain't nothing like an old bitter ass woman. Ain't nothing like a bitter woman. You're going to sit up there and put your hands on him and push him around and grab all up on him and then come back out and try to intimidate him a second time and telling him he got 2 seconds to get off your fucking raggedy ass piece of property? Bitch, get some new floors up in that house. Dirty, dingy ass bitch. You need some Pine Sol, bitch. What you need up in there? Pine Sol, Lysol? Oh my God. She couldn't spick that span for nothing in the world. She got to do a total wall-to-wall, total gut out of that raggedy piece of house she live in. And it may be an upgrade for Jay, but it's a low grade for everybody else, you little dirty. When I looked at the condition of her house, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that this same girl that's flying all over the world and doing this and that and calling herself, you know, a celebrity, and now she hanging out with a whole bunch of NFL players and all of them look black. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out. Because this one vindictive ass bitch right here. Vindictive. And didn't she say on one of the shows, I could have been with an NFL player. You know, she was in an interview. I could have dated an NFL player or a baller. You know what I'm saying? But I decided not to because I just wanted to, you know, be with Jay. But look like you was out there with something to me when I saw your ass. You can't even keep your lies straight. And you're going to sit up there and talk about how... So Jay sitting up there, he tells the police officer, I live here. I'm married to her. He said, well, where your papers at? He said, you know, I got a marriage certificate. I married her ass. He said, well, where your visa? He said, I did a 90-day K1 visa. And he said, well, did you marry in the 90 days? He said, yeah, I married the bitch. He said, well, where's the marriage certificate? She know where it is. She know where it is. Plus, I got mail coming up in this motherfucker. I've been living here over 30 days. I got mail coming up in this motherfucker. I'm an official resident of her house. And as her husband, guess what? That ass may have to give me half. I got half on it, Ashley. Trashy Ashley. Am I disgusted? Yeah, I'm disgusted. Because you don't put your hands on nobody unless you're ready to really get them hands. If you're ready to catch them hands, then you put your hands on me. But see, you know how to use the law to your advantage. You know daggone well, as you have said many times, you live in a predominantly white neighborhood. Ain't that what you said, Ashley? Ashley, ain't you the same one that said if Jesus came down himself and told you that Jay was cheating on you, that you wouldn't care? Why the fuck you care now? Jesus done came and told you. The devil done came and told you. Birds done came and told you. Everybody that came and told you, but you said if Jesus, almighty Jesus told you that he was cheating, you wouldn't believe him. You believe him now? Okay? Ain't you the one that said when y'all was walking through the grocery store that because you live in this white neighborhood that he was, you know, or the spotlight was on him, but you gonna sit up there and call the police on him now because he ain't bunking you and he bunking somebody else? Jay took responsibility for it. He said, yeah, I did it. He said, yeah, I did it. I slept with somebody, and I was wrong for it. But she wrong for calling the police on me. I could have lost my freedom because of this. He could have lost his life because of this. But that's what she wanted. At the moment, she wanted that. And then he gonna sit up there and tell Destiny, come holler at me, Destiny. And Destiny gonna come over there and take her dusty ass over there and tell me, I done been through this before. Look how you look. Look how you look. With your bleach, blonde, dry ass hair looking like a stack of hay. You walking around with hay. Can't nobody even flick a bic or light a candle around your ass or your hair going, your hair, the whole building going down in flames. Your damn hair so dry. And you're looking like a skank hole right along with her, Destiny, your dumb ass self. And you up in there sitting up on her nasty carpet. Oh, girl. And she gonna sit up there and say, well, you know, Jay, you know what I seen. You know, I can only talk about what I seen today. What you saw today was Ashley put her hands up on him. That's what you saw. But you gonna make it like it's something else? What you gonna make it like it's something else? Did you see when she threw the fire extinguisher through his window and bust a mofo up in the head? Did you see that, Destiny? Come on, y'all. Right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't care whether you like me, you don't like me. I don't care if you out here to get the tea. I don't care what you out here to do. Right is right and wrong is wrong. If it had been a man that had put his hand up on Ashley like that or any other woman, we would be outraged. But because this woman sat there and put her hand up on this man, it's right. We can take away the skin color. We can take away all that. You don't put your mofo hands up on nobody. That's not what you do. I don't care how mad you are. Domestic violence ain't okay. And it can lead to somebody getting hurt, locked up, or killed. That is not what you do. I don't care whether or not you like me or not. I don't care if you just here for the cotton freaking tea. We're going to keep it real 100 and funky up on this mofo. Ashley's ass was wrong. And then Destiny gonna sit up there and tell him, I think you getting off light. He's not getting off light. He got rights. He married to her ass. He's not over here illegally. If he's over here illegally, she the one that harbored the fugitive. Come on now. You the one that's the American. You the one that's supposed to file the paperwork for this mofo to be up over here. You married that mofo. So now you telling me that you over here doing illegal bullshit? Is that what you doing, Ashley? Because you the one that got the fugitive over here. You the one that got the illegal immigrant harbored up in your mofo house. And it was all right as long as you was getting dicked up, and as soon as he started dicking up somebody else, now all of a sudden you want to call a popo on him when you're the one that got the mofo up over here. So if anybody wrong about it, it's your ass. Damn, I gotta calm down. Privilege, entitlement. That's what you thought you had. But all they did was told that mofo, get you something to pack for the night. You can come back tomorrow. And you sitting out there on Instagram talking about me and Jay was fake. We still together. Ain't you a dummy with doo-doo up on your face? Ain't you a desperate hoe? Ain't you the same hoe that sat up there in Donna's arm and bust out crying? You lucky I don't know, Jay. You lucky I don't know, Jay. Because you was dead wrong. And if I was a part of his family, I would drag your tail. I would tell all your tea. I wouldn't care about who it hurt. I would tell your whole entire tea. And you sitting up here on people's, interviewing with people, acting like you innocent. And you's a violent mofo. You don't have any self-respect, no self-dignity, no self-esteem. You don't have none of that. And you sit up here faking and playing games and interviewing like you innocent, young. Ashley will go around, come back around, young. Your day coming, I'm telling you. Your day is coming. Yeah, I saw your little charges. I'm going to read those off too. You dead wrong. Jay went on and had a friend to pick him up. He grabbed some clothes about the bag that she threw down on the floor. And sat up there in Destiny's arms and cried. That's how you really felt. Why you ain't just go ahead on to get you a good cry and then deal with it in the morning? But see, you reacting Because that's what women that don't have no self-esteem, no self-respect, that's what they do. You a 3-time loser, young. You can't keep no man. Won't nobody stay with your ass. All the men you mess with, according to you, out your mouth in various interviews. You can't keep nobody from cheating on your ass. Probably that dirty, dingy, nasty house you got. Strip all that carpet up off the floor. Gut them daggone walls out to the studs and start all over up in that dirty, nasty night. I gotta get off there. I gotta get off there. The next couple I want to talk about is Chantel and Pedro. It ain't enough Diet Coke in the world to keep me calm. Let me see. Let me at least try. Let me see, y'all. Clink, clink, clunk. Okay? Clink, clink, clunk. Auntie ain't drunk. This ain't nothing but Coke. Okay? Where do we begin? Chantel is minding her own business. Chantel got her little green dress on. You know what I'm saying? Little velvet, velour, whatever the hell it is. Her titties so big that she look like she walking on the kickstand. Danielle is walking and her breasts get there. Chantel is walking and her breasts get there before she do. Matter of fact, her breasts get there so damn early, it done already made reservations for her ass. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Come on now, them daggone breasts is disproportionate. I see, is she walking on kickstands? That ass was walking. I'm saying she cute and everything. But like I said, her breast is arriving 15, 20 minutes before that ass get there. So she said, I'm going to go ahead to this little party because, Pedro told me come. So I said, okay, Pedro, just told her to come. So she come all up in there and everything, Okay, wait a minute, hold on, y'all. What Josie say? Wait a minute, I saw Josie say something. Okay. So, we get up in there. Pedro got all his crew. He got the whole crew. He got the enchilada crew, the taco crew. He got the, chili and cheese hot dog crew. He got the whole crew with him, okay? He got the Cavassier crew. He got the Hennessy crew. He got the Tequila King. He got the Crown Royal crew. He got the whole crew. They up in there getting drunk up. Pedro says he invited Chantel because this is a test. Test? What are you testing her for? She already married to you. The hell you got to test her for? But okay. He said he wants to see whether or not she can get along with his friends. Bitch, you already know she can. You set her up to fail. You already set her up when she can't get along with your friends. Come on now, Pedro. Stop it with the bull crap. So, she brought a little old bed with her. You know what I'm saying? She said, I got to bring him with me because, I don't know what I'm rolling up in. So just in case, you know what I'm saying, he can go ahead on to give me a quick accent about this joint. He know how to DR. And you know what I'm saying? Because mofos is going over to DR and they dying of all kinds of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So Chantel was like, the hell with this. No, seriously. Americans been going over to the DR and stuff really been happening to their asses. Like it's something going up over there. Be careful if you're going. So anyway, she come up in there, and everything. And guess who's sitting beside Pedro? The little thought hoe. What's her name? Kamina? She's sitting up underneath Pedro. She rubbing all up on him and everything, got her body all up on him. And guess who she's sitting beside her? Nicole. That's Nicole's girl. Nicole's girl is, she up in there, she set her off and everything because, you know what I'm saying, she's setting all this up. So the girl is sitting up beside Pedro, and Pedro know he dead ass wrong for the girl sitting there because Pedro sat up there and said on his mouth, I don't know why Chameleon is sitting beside me. Is she trying to make Chantel jealous? No. She remember that night. When you was rocking lean with it and letting her wrap her legs all up around you, and you was humping and grinding all up on it. She felt that little, you know what I'm saying? She felt that plug, you know what I'm saying? She felt that plug, and she knew that plug wasn't no banana. She knew that was you. That's why she's sitting beside you, Pedro. But okay. So Chantel sits down and everything, you know, she's trying to keep it, you know, together and everything. She knows she coming up in there. She didn't know she was going to get ambushed like she did. So, you know, Pedro sitting up in there, you know, he got the crew in there, you know. So they start asking her questions about when she got there, how long she did, the fuck she did for, and all that kind of stuff. And, you know, she trying to, you know, glide through it and everything. So, you know, the sister started, you know, Chantel started telling about the altercation at the house and everything and what went down and everything. So Nicole, you know, with her rude, nasty ass jumps up and talk about something. No, I got attacked and I got pictures of the black eyes and I got pictures of the scratches and stuff like that. Your mother got a souvenir hanging up in her closet, you know, my little weave and everything that your mother was flagging all around and everything. At the end of the day, all of them was wrong. Everybody on Chantel family, everybody in Pedro family, everybody was wrong. Behind the hell, Pedro gonna say he trying to save his marriage and he wanna be with Chantel and he loves Chantel and everything, but he gonna ambush her with his friends? Come on now, that was a setup from the giddy up. You let that girl walk up into that situation like that? Come on now, Pedro. So, you know, Chantel is trying to, you know, she's trying to hang, you know, see, you know, she's throwing haymakers and everything, you know, because they throwing them at her. So, you know, at this point, she feeling a little overwhelmed. So Nicole gonna come up her trick bag and say, you know, your family scratched my face up and all this kind of stuff. And y'all did this and all of that to me and attacked me over there. And Chantel was like, and you deserved it. You talking about the ass whooping that you deserved? Is you talk about that? So the sister was like, oh, you just want to talk about deserved? Oh, you want to go there? That's where you want to go, Chantel? Okay, let's go. Let me show you what the hell you deserve. Bam! There go your husband right there. He's sitting up there private dancing with my girlfriend. Chantel is looking at the daggone phone. On the phone, she's showing her video clips, okay? The video footage of Pedro private dancing. You know, got the girl swinging the girl around the girl's lapped all up on them. They grinding and all that. And she done showed it to Chantel because Chantel told her that she deserved the ass whooping and everything else that she got when she was over there at the house. And so Nicole decides that she gonna show the footage. What sister don't protect her family? What sister would take a daggone video and show it to the wife? You got to be one nasty woman. And then you got the little stank thought hole sitting up there beside Pedro, and she up there being a cheerleader and talking about, yeah, she don't need to be here. You need to be done with that, Pedro. The homeboys, when she pulled that daggone video, you know, the homeboys, they was with it at first. At first, they was like, you know, going on long, you know, yeah, like how you know, what you here for, Chantel? I mean, how long you gonna be here, Chantel? What's going on with you, Chantel? You know, the family, you know, the homeboys was going with it until Nicole pulled that thing out, and one of the homeboys was like, oh my God, oh. Nicole stepped all over the boundaries. And when she said that you deserved it, Pedro was getting ready to defend the sister. Pedro don't care one bone about Chantel. All this that the little friend was saying, this was a setup. Y'all, this was a setup. He don't care anything about that daggone girl to allow his sister to do some cruddy bull crap like that. So then, you know, it really breaks out there because Chantel gets up and she walks about that camp. So what they wanted her to do was they wanted Chantel to flick out. Chantel said, you know what, I got to go up out of here because I'm about to get beastly on this feastly up in here. I'm about to be throwing glasses, throwing all kinds of stuff. So I need to go ahead and roll out because I'm humiliated and I'm embarrassed. And I feel ganged up on. And Obed was like, you know, come on now, daggone Pedro. You gonna let your sister ruin your marriage? And you know, Pedro, he's sitting up there, he ain't got nothing to say. He's so weak and jelly back. He don't wanna check his sister. But even he said that it was wrong for his sister to do what she did. So Chantel goes out the restaurant, and here come the whole damn crew. They running behind her, Karma Chameleon, the little thought Karma Chameleon, she running behind him. Pedro, let her go, Pedro. You don't need her, Pedro. You need me. Nicole is out there telling me something. She reacted the way I wanted her to react. You know, now she got what she deserved and all this kind of stuff. She don't like me. I don't like her. Chantel is like, oh, babe, come on, let's get in the car. Let's get in the car. Pedro's walking away. He don't want to deal with the situation. His friends was like, look, in the Dominican, we got a rule. You know what I'm saying? You don't get up in the business, but I got to get up in the business I eat because this man is making a fool out of himself. His homeboys went to him and was like, look, Pedro, we're going to tell you the right thing to do. The right thing for you to do is to go up to your wife and tell your wife you sorry. Man, admit that you was wrong about what you did, man. You don't let your wife just walk away like this. He runs up on Chantel, and Chantel was like, look, mofo, I don't want to talk about it in front of everybody. We need to talk about it in private. But Pedro, he wanted to do this all for the cameras. He wanted to do all this bull crap for the cameras and have everybody all up in his business. Then he got his little sister, Nicole, you know, she just, you know, she all up in his ear. And then you got, you know, Karma Chameleon grabbing his arm and telling him, come on, just come with me. Let her go. Come on, I need you. I want you. I want to be with you. And Pedro was like, let me go, bitch. Let me go. Pedro is so weak. His friends had to just about drag his ass over there on his toes to get him to go over there and apologize to Chantel. And he like, Chantel, let me talk to you about it. Chantel said, bitch, I told you, we're going to talk about this in private. Stop it with this bull crap. Pedro, I can't do this right now. The friends is like, just apologize to him. Nicole and them like, her. So, you know, when old Big got in it, then they want to argue back and forth with him and ask him why is he involved. Then why is all these 15 people involved? If she ain't got but one person with her and he trying to, you know, support her and trying to, you know, tell her the right thing to do and tell her to back up off her because he done been through the mess with the daggone family and they sit up there want to attack him and tell him mind his business. Nicole is the sister. Okay, so why Karma Chameleon hoe? Why she get to say something? Why is everybody else chiming in? And Pedro, you know, at this point, he gets in the van with Chantel because at first she asked him to get in the van. He didn't want to. And then, you know, after the friends talked to him and told him how stupid he was and was like, do you love her, Pedro? He was like, yeah. He was like, bitch, you need to save your marriage. Save your marriage. So he gets in there, you know, they ride over to the hotel and everything. And Pedro is like, you know, I need to go ahead and apologize. I need to fall on the sword for this because I was dead ass wrong. I was dead ass wrong for what I did. So I need to go ahead and follow. I just need to go ahead and tell her because ain't nothing really happened with me in the thought. Even though the thought want me. The thought has already said what she wanted. So, you know, basically Pedro goes up to the hotel and he wants to talk to Chantel about it. And Chantel was like, I don't want to talk to you about it. And so, you know, Pedro was like, you know, thinking, you know, the same way my daughter was. She was like, why did he come? He came because he needed to. And it's her prerogative not to talk about it tonight. Because women, y'all know, when we get mad like that, we need time to process this. I just saw a video of my husband humping and grinding with another woman, and I need time to process this before I go off on a mofo and act like Ashley. I gotta process this. So the next morning, Chantel's downstairs in the gym, okay, again her breast looking like a kickstand. And she, you know, she down there working out because she said, you know, she needed to, you know, get some of that stuff off for her. And Pedro comes down. And Pedro had a whole different story. Pedro making excuses and saying that this dance wasn't nothing but a dance. Instead of admitting to her that he just like was on the borderline of cheating. He entertained this girl and he entertained the behavior. He entertained all the stuff from his mom and from his sister. Pedro says that he over there to be with his family and his friends. But Pedro ain't over there to repair no marriage. But at the same token, Chantel sat there and let her friends pump her up. She talk about her friends, talk about Pedro to her friends or her family just as much as Pedro talk about her to his friends and his family. Chantel ain't above Jack. Chantel just as wrong as Pedro is. But see, she can't see it because she being attacked. She was attacked at that restaurant. Everybody asking me questions like that. Man, I'm telling you, would have been so much broken glass up in that motherfucker, been throwing drinks all over the place. You ain't gonna attack me like that. But Chantel just is wrong. Because she sat there and let her girlfriends pump her up even after her parents told her, don't go. I'm telling you, don't take your ass over there. And she went over there any daggone way. And she got exactly what she didn't bargain for. She got to see her husband rickety, raw, nasty, with a little thoughtalicious chick over there, okay? For real, for real. I just was like, you know what? This marriage is doomed. I don't care how long they stay on the show. I'm here for family Chantel, but I ain't here for the rest. And y'all, we're going to wrap the last one up with that daggone stank, nasty ass Nicole. Nicole, I can't with these people. Nicole Nicole's walking down the street with her purple hair. Nicole said it looked pretty. She said it looked pretty. I got purple hair. It looked pretty. So she taking her and baby May to go and get, you know, something to drink. She get her little kids meal. You know, little kids drink. She get her a little protein drink. She sit over there and got that phone out. She up on that mofo. She calls Azan. Azan answers the phone. She told baby, make your ass over there in color. Get your little drink, get your ass over there in color. About my face. I'm trying to call my man. So she calls Azan on the phone. Hey. Hey, how you doing? He like, hey, Nicole. Hi, you look good. He's like, yeah, you look good too. I like that purple hair. Yeah, I dyed it purple. I dyed it purple. I dyed it purple. He said, yeah, I like how you got it in the front too. She said, what the? I dyed it purple. I dyed it purple. It's okay, yo. I love it. I wanted to do something different, so I dyed it purple. What? You can't make this stuff up. I dyed it up. So, anyway, I'm glad I was able to get a refund on our trip to Grenada. I was able to get some money back. And so Azan was like, yeah, I'm sorry, you know, that everything happened the way, you know, it happened and everything. I'm sorry I went over there with my other bitch. But, you know, I just, I made an excuse. She was like, so how's everything going with your family? With my purple pretty hair. You see my purple pretty hair. My purple pretty hair. My purple pretty hair. I dyed it purple. So he was like, yeah, you know, everything going cool with my family and everything. Everything's starting to work out okay, Nicole. You know what I'm saying? It's all working out for my good. You know what I'm saying? Not going to Grenada, you know, it was a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? But everything's going good. She was like, well, what I decided to do with my purple hair is I'm now looking for an airline ticket to come out there to Morocco. He was like, oh, bitch, give me a month. Give me a month. I take back what I said earlier. Everything's going haywire with my family. You know, my mama and them sick. I mean, you know, there's a whole lot going on. So, I mean, you know what? I changed my mind. Purple Passion Panda. I mean, you know, I don't want you to come on here now. Everything's still fucked up. I mean, you know, as I'm saying, I misspoke. God damn it, give me a month. I need a month. Well, do you think that we're going to get married when I come? He was like, yeah, yeah, you dummy. Yeah, we're going to get married. She was like, I really believe that Azan and I are getting married. You know, all those things that was going on with his family, the family emergency. You know, my family was pressing me about it and asking me about it and everything. And I'm just so pepper passioned that I just decided it wasn't for my family to know about anything. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I just, you know, I decided I was going to tell my family, but I really do believe that this time when I go to Morocco, we're going to get married. Ozan was sitting on the other end of that phone like, yeah, okay. Yeah, give me 30 days, bitch. I ain't coming. I mean, you ain't coming over here. Yeah. All right. Where May? Oh. Uh-huh. Yeah. What? Right. Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whatever. Some money. Visa. Debit. Cash App. Wherever else you can send. PayPal. Send it through Amazon. Gift cards. Bath and Body Works. Bed Bath and Beyond. Whatever. Just send it. Alright then. Talk to you later. If this ain't the stupidest girl. She said, I got to make my money because I've got to be able to pay, you know, because I wanted to get over there and, you know, get our sparks flying again. But you ain't had nothing but skid marks on. Ain't nothing going up over there but skid marks. This mofo saying no every which way he can say no. Anytime he gonna sit up there and tell you, get him 30 days after he just told you that everything was cool in the game with the family, but you stupid as I don't know what, Nicole. Like, why is she still on this show? Like, I do not understand why Nicole is still on this show. Is it just because TLC just want to further prove that she... Like, why is she still on this show? He didn't... The father already said Mr. Morocco emailed him and told him that he's scamming her. She said, I don't want to talk about that. Nicole, what do you want to talk about? Dick all day? Come on, boo. You can't take that much. And then you drag your baby. You know, my mom's concerned about baby May going to school and everything. So we've got to hurry up and get married so that she can go to school. What school? What research have you done? You sit up there making money just to go and be with a piece of... It's so... Let me tell you something, Nicole. The United States is full of things. Like, it's full of it. Like, it's, you know, it's all over the place. I mean, it's at the marketplace. It's in the schoolhouse. It's at the park. I mean, it's just like it's just everywhere. Like it's just raining. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just like, you know, it's everywhere. And you mean to tell me that you got to pay for something out in Morocco? Come on, y'all. If I was to rate this episode of 90 Day Fiance, unfortunately, I would rate it an A. It was so much going on hither and thither that I can't even wrap it all up. I thank you so much for all 800 and some people out here watching this. But y'all know what, y'all go ahead and hit that like button, that you know, hit that thumbs up button coming into the room, going out the room. And if you don't like it, hit the thumbs down. I mean, it is what it is. I'm going to be out here week after week. Thank y'all so much for hitting that thumbs up button. I'm going to be out here week after week. Because you can't make this stuff up. You cannot make this stuff up. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, we're going to say cheers to another successful episode of 90 Day Fiance. This is the first time in a long time I've given TLC an A. TLC, here's to you. Clink, clink, clunk. Okay, clink, clink, clunk. Okay, for this week's episode of 90 Day Fiance. I'll be back out here tomorrow, and we're going to be doing 90 Day Fiance the other way. We're going to make it do what it do. Thank you so much to everybody who super chatted, and thank you to my moderators who are out here keeping the street safe. I'm hoping that you all enjoyed this review, and until next time, I love you all to pieces. Mwah. Bye.